What does it feel like to have the world at your feet before turning 30? To be crowned a world champion repeatedly while your net worth soars past $217 million? This is not just the story of a Formula One driver. This is the story of Max Verstappen, a phenomenon, a legacy in motion, and a name etched into the future of motorsport greatness. But what happens off the track? Behind the visors and champagne-soaked podiums? When the engines cool and the cameras cut, what kind of life does a man like Verstappen lead? One fueled not just by speed, but by ambition, discipline, and a vision bigger than the finish line. He's not just winning races, he's building an empire. He's rewriting records, shattering expectations, and quietly becoming one of the most powerful figures in global sports. When you've conquered the track, what's next? Get ready to step behind the curtain of one of the world's most fascinating athletes. This isn't just a story about racing, it's a glimpse into what unstoppable success looks like. Rise to power. How does a 27-year-old race car driver out-earn Hollywood actors, tech founders, and even some Fortune 500 CEOs? The answer: Max Verstappen. His meteoric rise isn't just about speed, it's about building an empire at 200 miles per hour. At the core of his fortune lies a jaw-dropping $65 million annual salary from Red Bull Racing, making him the highest-paid driver on the Formula One grid. And that's just the base. Bonuses from race wins, world championships, and global media appearances push that figure even higher. But Verstappen's power doesn't end at the track. He's an international brand. Through significant partnerships with companies like Heineken for their 0.0 non-alcoholic beer, EA Sports for gaming and sim racing, TAG Heuer, luxury timepieces, and Oracle, tech innovation, Verstappen has built a marketing machine fueled by both charisma and dominance. He's also a strategic investor, backing ventures like Viaplay streaming, Twitch content, and sim racing Team Redline. Through Verstappen.com Racing, he's even nurturing the next generation of talent. And with his Orange Army merchandise flying off shelves, every corner of his brand prints money. Verstappen's not just chasing titles, he's constructing a legacy. One sponsorship, one lap, and one empire brick at a time. Relationship. Max Verstappen's personal life reveals a softer, more intimate side when he's not dominating Grand Prix circuits. He's in a high-profile relationship with Kelly Piquet, daughter of three-time Formula One world champion Nelson Piquet. Their romance blends racing royalty with modern glamour, and in May 2025, the couple welcomed their first child together, a daughter named Lily. Kelly also has a daughter, Penelope, from her previous relationship with fellow F1 driver Daniil Kvyat. Together, the family paints a picture of balance, splitting time between thrilling race weekends and tranquil escapes aboard their luxury yacht or relaxing in Monaco. While the media often buzzes around their every move, Max remains protective of his personal life, choosing serenity over spectacle when off the grid. Still, the Verstappen-Piquet pairing continues to attract attention, not just for their fame, but for symbolizing a new generation of F1 legacy, where speed meets sophistication, and love races alongside legacy. Career achievements. Max Verstappen's career in Formula One is nothing short of legendary. And the most incredible part? He's only just entering his prime. From the very beginning, Verstappen was built for greatness. At just 17, he became the youngest driver to start a Formula One race, debuting with Toro Rosso in 2014. Then, at 18, he stunned the motorsport world by winning the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix on his debut drive with Red Bull Racing, making him the youngest Grand Prix winner in history. But that fairy tale start wasn't a one-off. From 2021 to 2024, Verstappen didn't just compete, he dominated the sport with clinical precision. He won 4 consecutive world championships, with the 2024 season standing out as one of the most commanding performances in F1 history, 19 victories in just 22 races. As of the 2025 Spanish Grand Prix, his career totals are breathtaking: 65 race wins, 43 pole positions, 34 fastest laps, and 116 podium finishes. These aren't just statistics. They're proof of a driver whose talent defies limits. Analysts now mention him in the same breath as Schumacher and Hamilton, but Verstappen is forging a legacy that may ultimately eclipse them. His racing style blends fearless aggression with mathematical precision. He reads the track like a maestro reads sheet music. He's not just rewriting the record books, he's setting a new standard for future generations. Max Verstappen is more than a champion. He is Formula One's storm, its future, and quite possibly its most significant era in motion. Private jet. When you're flying from one Grand Prix to another, only the best will do. And for Max Verstappen, that means cruising through the skies in his personal Dassault Falcon 8X, a luxury jet worth an estimated $50 million. Registered under the tail number PHUTL, this aircraft isn't just a mode of transport. It's a flying mansion. With a range of over 7,400 miles, the Falcon 8X allows Verstappen to jet from Monaco to Melbourne non-stop, all while enjoying lavish interiors tailored for maximum comfort and privacy. It boasts a sleek high-tech cockpit and ultra-luxurious cabin space with plush seating, a lounge area, and advanced entertainment systems. This jet reflects Verstappen's need for speed, even in the air, and his lifestyle off the racetrack. For Max, the Falcon 8X isn't just about travel. It's about power, precision, and arriving like a champion before even hitting the track. Private yacht. When Max Verstappen isn't conquering racetracks or cruising through the skies in his private jet, he's making waves, literally, aboard his $15 million super yacht, Unleash the Lion. This 108-foot Mangusta Grand Sport 33 isn't just a yacht, it's a floating symbol of power, speed, and unfiltered luxury. Designed by Alberto Mancini and crafted by the renowned Overmarine Group, Unleash the Lion combines cutting-edge engineering with opulent design. It's powered by 4 Volvo Penta IPS 1350 engines, capable of roaring across the water at a blistering 26 knots. Inside, it features spacious lounges, elegant dining areas, and a master suite with panoramic ocean views. Tailored for the F1 champion's elite lifestyle. Often spotted docked at Monte Carlo, the yacht is Verstappen's escape between races, a place to unwind, entertain, and live like royalty. Like his racing career, this vessel is built for performance, precision, and pure domination. Exotic car collection. Max Verstappen doesn't just dominate Formula One tracks, he dominates the streets with one of the most jaw-dropping car collections in motorsport. Each vehicle he owns tells a story, marking a career milestone, a celebration, or a symbol of status, and together they form a garage that screams performance, luxury, and legacy. His crown jewel, the Aston Martin Valkyrie, is a $3 million F1-inspired hypercar co-developed with Red Bull's Adrian Newey. This beast blends track-level engineering with aggressive road presence. Then there's the Ferrari Monza SP2, a $2 million open-top rarity known for its timeless design and raw performance. Only a few hundred exist, and Verstappen owns one. His ABT Audi RS6 Legacy Edition, worth around $180,000, shows his appreciation for modified German muscle. His Porsche 911 GT3 RS, bought after his first race win, is valued at $300,000 and carries deep sentimental value. Even his Mercedes-AMG C63S, which fetched attention before being auctioned, reflects his nonpartisan taste in power. Add the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera and Vantage, owned during his Red Bull-Aston Martin partnership, and the Renault RS ZO1, a nod to his Toro Rosso roots. And you realize Verstappen's collection isn't about showing off. It's about remembering where he came from and celebrating every victory. Philanthropy. Max Verstappen's passion isn't confined to the racetrack. His heart accelerates for causes that truly matter. While he may not flood social media with his charity work, his actions behind the scenes prove that generosity drives him as fiercely as victory. He's a devoted supporter of Wings for Life, a foundation dedicated to spinal cord injury research. Max has auctioned prized memorabilia, including a race suit from the Canadian Grand Prix that raised $139,000 to support their mission. He also takes the wheel as the catcher car driver in their annual World Run, helping generate global awareness and funding. Beyond that, Verstappen organizes sim racing events for disaster relief and health charities, blending his love of racing with his commitment to impact. Quiet yet powerful, His philanthropy reminds us that real champions don't just collect trophies, they uplift others along the way. Max Verstappen lives in the fast lane, but it's not just about speed, it's about power, passion, and purpose. Max Verstappen is a champion in more ways than one, and as the engines roar into the future, Verstappen is already ahead of the pack, both on and off the track. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more inside stories on the world's biggest stars. Because with guys like Max, the race never really ends, it just gets faster.